Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
It's some dumb guy with another episode of Some Dumb RV Living coming at you with more media shelving. Where am I going to put this one? What am I going to do with it? Inquiring minds may want to know if there are any. Let's have some fun. Okay, major parts are laid out, hardware is laid out. Only thing left in the box are the individual shelves. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so assembly is complete, and because I never do anything the way it's intended to, buddy, this is only the bottom half of the shelving unit. Chances are I will not be using the top half, at least not for this traditional setup. So essentially, I don't know, a week or so, give or take, after I tweak this shelving unit and put it there at the end of this guy, a little bit of inspiration hit, and here we are now. So this is the idea. Remove that one, bye-bye. Plug this one in its place, facing outward, which gives me, once it's cleaned up, intact, nice little cubicle alcove desk working area slash filming location. I guess in a somewhat of a perfect world, having the shelving facing inward, all would have been great, but because it piggybacks off of here, you gotta go out. I toyed with the idea of leaving the original one there, and then putting another one here that was narrower facing in, but then there was just too much mix match. Now if I put the second half on there, I think height wise it ends up being the same as this shelving unit here, which for storage is great, but I think for the sake of actually wanting to be in here and sitting and doing my thing, I got just enough room to get in and out comfortably. I just think that wall, shelf, and another shelf that comes up this way might have been just a wee bit too claustrophobic. Plus, once everything is all said and done, I'll actually be able to sit here and still see my TV for whatever value that has. So, I didn't do things the way I normally would have because I'm undecided whether this is going to stay the way it is or maybe eventually grow. So, under normal circumstances, I would have put the top cap piece here and modified it to do that. Instead, I put the piece that was actually supposed to be here. So I got holes, but I'll lay stuff on this, so probably most of them won't be visible, not that big of a deal. And then some way down the line, if I do decide, hey, I'm going to leave this as it is, maybe I'll make those modifications and put the top cap on. But between now and then, this will suffice. Yeah, it's time to have some fun and load it up. So just to wrap things up, this is basically where we're at as of now. Made sure to try to seek out a shelf of the same linear pattern, this what is commonly known as rustic brown. Everything blends well. Got it partly filled, got some things moved and shuffled. But this is where we end up. I've got some wiggle room now, a little bit here and there, to get these boxes cleared out and the rest of everything kind of situated. I can't zoom out any further for better context, unfortunately, but as I said, I've got room to get in and out here without any major obstruction. I can walk freely through there. I think this might need to be dressed up a little bit. Who knows what? Maybe a poster, something that can, I don't know, we'll figure something out there, I'm sure. But I can pivot, I can rotate. I think I can get a nice little row of CDs along this top shelf now. Once I dig those out of storage, settling in from my move. But yeah, we're coming along, so to speak. All right, getting here at my desk and good to go. Once that all gets completely set up, Everything will be copacetic. Yeah, baby. What do you think? I do okay? You have any thoughts, opinions, criticisms? Something I didn't do, something I should have done, something that gives a thumb up, thumb down, whatever you want to do. Thank you for joining me on this multi-adventure program of mine, SumDumRVLiving, as I build this little world around me from scratch, figuring it out as I go. I will see you in the next one, whichever that shall be. Y'all have a fine evening, and I'm going to make like a tree and get out of here.
Alan,